hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Peak flow. Are you ready? Set.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Washington Redskins and the Seattle Seahawks. The excitement level around here at a fever pitch as we're underway in the 2020 NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Black 20.
Mike 58 right there. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day offense. It's going to be a long
Middle. Right,
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Aaron Donald. Able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
A loss of 12 on the sack. It's 2nd down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now it's Roethlisberger. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 69 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Redskins 7. Seahawks 9.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken short.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set, ready. 15 running. Wild Bill.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, this one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
55. Here we go. Mike, 55.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 more there and another 1st down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them.
And he fires one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They run with Breida, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Roethlisberger will throw. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Nigel Bradham gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Roethlisberger. That's Samuel, caught left side. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target.
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down, probably not very deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's Murray. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Montez Sweat able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Throwing now is Murray. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 26, check 26.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Wild, to kick it away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field, where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
No spacing. Banjo.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Go, go.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Garrett Selleck, 27 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Roethlisberger's pass complete to Garrett Selleck. Touchdown.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Get ready.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put it. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Montez Sweat bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. To try again after the sack. Murray to the right side and complete to Metcalf. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Murray going to throw. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 48 yards as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35, but make it the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Breida. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
2 minutes remain in the 1st half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger. That'll be complete to Breida. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Breida, 42 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Murray now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray again, 2nd and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 30. 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent...
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Cameron Jordan, his 2nd sack of the night. After the sack on first down, Murray under pressure again, and down he goes again. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments will. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Roethlisberger. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
58 for Mike. 58 for Mike. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. DeAndre Hopkins saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead will swell by 1 more. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Now Murray has it stripped, and the Redskins scoop it. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.